supposed to get down to 28, 29 the next couple nights. Last night was actually, I believe, hit 32. And then a couple nights after, it hits in the high 20s. It's supposed to be in the 30s again, 35-ish or so. So I've moved all of the tomatoes out of the greenhouse and into the house for a few nights, because they've gotten pretty good size, and I don't want to risk them. I don't know if they could take it out here. I thought about putting them inside the mini greenhouse, inside the greenhouse, because that's supposed to, add a little extra protection, but a few degrees or something, but I was kind of scared to do that. I basically chickened out because I just wasn't willing to lose my tomatoes and peppers. We still have some cold weather plants out here. I think that all this can, obviously, feel certain can take these cool weather crops can take it inside the greenhouse. It's 69 degrees now, but at night, tonight, might be a whole nother thing. But this is all cool weather crops, except for some of the stuff that's in the beds. I actually have some peppers and stuff, but I'm liking to think that the soil temperature in here is going to be a little warmer, hopefully warm enough and mostly what I've done over here is, besides the stuff that I planted a couple months ago, or a month ago, whatever it was, I don't know. And this is all cool weather stuff, but as I've been transplanting things, if I saw a weak plant or something, I would just kind of pop it in here just to fill some space, get some weeds out of the way, and replace some weeds with a plant. So, and I've got the rabbits out here, so they're not providing any heat. And right now, my water barrel's pretty much empty. So, but the greenhouse beds are doing really good. Look at them peas down there. Got some lettuce. Bok choy is doing awesome, especially on this side. I've noticed that for some reason, on some sides it does better than others. It's like literally sides. You see the lettuce over there, it goes towards that way. I don't really understand what that's about. And you see the peas, it's like in the middle. They do really good. Maybe I should just have built a middle bed. A big long middle bed. Maybe it would have done better. I don't know. Strange. See, the bok choy gets smaller as it goes back too, and I don't really understand why. Hate to have to redo all this, but I mean, really, if it was better to have a one big center bed, maybe I should have done that. I don't know. Radishes over there. There'll be some more of those ready soon. There's a few scattered radishes all around here. They're doing pretty good. And for some reason, only two of these, of all the, elderberry, only two of them are getting some green on them. I don't know what that means either. See over here, none of those are getting any green on them. I don't really understand what that's about. But again, like I said, over here, if you notice on this side, now this is different. On these ones, the stuff in the middle of the bed seemed to do better. But over here, the stuff that way and the stuff this way does better. I don't understand. There's a lot of rabbit poop in these, so I don't know. Maybe there's some urine too, and maybe it's kind of concentrated on ones. I have no clue. I don't understand what's going on with that, but stuff's growing. And there's sunflowers. I'm leaving them out here. Most of this over here is lettuce and cabbage and all that kind of stuff. Cauliflower, kale. I think it'll be fine out here. if I showed this in the last video. We got our tables built up a little better for hardening stuff off, and we also made a bunch more of these little posts and got those in the ground. I'm building a raised bed over here. It's kind of a makeshift raised bed, just enough, hopefully, because this floods a lot in the early spring. I kind of want to raise this up here so less erosion, carrying, when I dump chicken manure and straw out here, I don't want it floating off. When I think you've seen in one video, the river coming through here. Try to keep some of this from getting carried away and be able to plan a little bit earlier and all that stuff. I think I'm going to try to do this on this, this end of the garden. But I planted stuff out here. I probably showed this in the last video too, but last night, like I said, got down to 32, and everything is still, it's not flopped over or anything. So there's several cauliflowers down through here and some kale, scarlet kale growing. Really need to mark that too. Oh, I did. I marked it on this side. Scarlet kale growing down the sides here a little bit. And then this is broccoli growing down through here, and I don't know how well you guys can see it in the camera. It's still kind of small plants, but they seem to have survived. And over here, I'm kind of putting together a little makeshift cold frame. I've got a few plants in it. They're doing pretty good. And over here, I've got a pretty good sized row of cabbage all the way down almost. And I also planted some lettuce in here the other day. It's not doing too bad. I probably will worry about that the most. Couple dinosaur kales. I've also got some radish seed planted in through all this. Yeah, got some collards over there. They're doing pretty good. Some little road bok choy over here. It's doing all right so far. And Brussels sprouts. I got 2 rows of Brussels sprouts here. Red rhubarb, and I don't remember what the other one is. I'm kind of gonna dig these. Hopefully, I don't know what they taste like, but they're kind of like a red Brussels sprout. And we got onions and potatoes, and they haven't really popped up yet. So I've got some Swiss chard over there. It seems to be doing all right. So I wonder what makes a hole like this. That's a pretty good sized hole. You guys think that's a mole? You think moles make holes that big? It's a pretty good sized hole. So the chickens have been doing okay in their new run. It's pretty janky looking, but they've been doing pretty good. They seem a little bit restless. I mean, they were free ranging, and now they're in this deal. So they're kind of happy though. They seem kind of happy. I think they feel more protected or something. And I've gotten some of the roosters out because I don't know if you can see the backs on some of these hens are just getting bare from the roosters. I had too many roosters in with them all. And so I took 4 roosters out, and they're going to be butchered. I butchered my first rooster a week or so ago. We ate it. It's pretty good. So we're definitely going to be butchering some more and getting some meat rabbits, hopefully. Because it was really good. It just tastes so much different than store-bought meat. I think these guys are hungrier though than before, because they're not getting a free range. Of course, I wasn't getting that much when they were free ranging because it was early and there wasn't quite as much. I mean, there's some greens, so I've been bringing them some old piles of grass to dig through. Some piles of grass I had from last fall, last mowing of the year. piled up out there, and I brought them in here just to let them dig through it and tear it up and see what they could find in it. And I also put this tire in here to give them a dust bath. I actually got some gravel from near the driveway, because that was where they was wanting to dig a hole all the time when they was free ranging and lay in it and wallow around in it. And when I first put it in here, man, they was all fighting over it. I'm gonna have to put another one in, I think, because they love that dust bath. I need to pour a little bit more gravelly, dusty stuff, some ash and whatnot. I put some diatomaceous earth in it too. Yeah, it looks like they broke off one of their cups over there to their new water. I'm gonna go in there and fix that in a second. But another bad thing was I had this gap on this shed here. I thought I had it covered, but apparently I didn't. And a coon got our chicken. Man, the coons, you leave a hole for the coons and they're in. So that's what's going on with that. That's what Ruby got over there. She got one of my old pop bottles, carrying it around. I've seen her pick the solar lights up and carry around a light in her. I mean, with it lit up in her mouth. That's kind of funny. Quail still haven't been laying any eggs. I'm gonna get a new batch of quail. These ones are like, I've had a few of them die just because they're old. They're at the end of their lifespan, really. I need to keep better track so I can, butcher them when they start getting closer to that age. Boy, that one over there looks like he's been in some fights. They peck their damn eyeballs out. Something. Peck at their eyes. Mean little things. But I'm gonna get another batch of quail here pretty soon, in about a month, I think, to replace these and probably just butcher all these. Hopefully they'll lay some eggs though before I do that. That's what I'm hoping, because there are some younger ones in here. So, man, it tore his eyes up. I don't think he's got a lot of time left in him. Anyways, and there's a rooster isolation. This is death row right here is what this is. This is a death row coop. I should paint that up here, death row. Yeah. Too many roosters. So this is my doe cage right now. I need to get like a chicken tractor. This is the does that when I have too many does, and I caught one of them that had been running around the yard for like 6 months. I caught it. I caught the second one too. There was two of them, and one of them had actually been born outside. They'd never been in the cage, and I caught both of them the same day. But the one that had never been in the cage wasn't staying in the cage. So I bred her. She's mean. She bites. She'd better make a good litter. Yeah, look at her. She's ready to fight already. She's not a very nice bunny. And this is a bunch of bucks we have in here. I need to get them out. That's too much going on in there. Too much. I'm in the process of still building some cages, and this one just came complete. I tell you what, I don't know who spends money on these things. They look nice, but they're crappy. They're totally crappy. You're better off building something yourself. Look at that. Anyways, so it's pretty dark in here. Hell, I don't even know if I can get any light going on at all. But this doe finally had her babies. She's got babies in there, and they are buried in the straw in there. Really good. I could barely even tell. I actually heard them before. I still haven't seen them. Shelly came out and felt around in there. She finally felt one. But she's really keeping them. God, I can't get any light there. It's dark in this garage. I need to set up some lighting. Shelly felt one, but we can't really tell how many there is yet without pulling it over. And I don't want to disturb them too much right now. Like I said, we got a few cold nights coming up, and she's got them buried in there and warm, and I just don't want to. I don't want to disturb what she has going on. I packed a bunch of straw in there, and packed a bunch of straw in there and put this reflective stuff all around it, and got straw up above, so there's quite a bit of insulation going on around her. If I'd known it was going to get down in the 20s, high 20s this week, I probably would have done something a little bit different here, and hopefully her or the mean one out there is going to be next. So hopefully we'll have a bunch of baby bunnies very soon. And that's about it for today. I just thought I'd, the whole getting really cold for a couple nights this week is a kind of a big deal for us right now. Trying to make sure the plants survive and babies survive and all that stuff. The duck, I'm not going to go in there, but the ducks are getting huge. They're monster ducks. At least to me, I think they're huge. I mean, it may be completely normal that they're that big, but not having had ducks before, they seem like huge ducks to me, but growing really fast. Hell, I might be feeding them too much. I don't even know. I had to take the gravity feeder out of their cage because they just clog. They get it wet in the bottom and just clog it up. So I have to go in there and dump some in a dish every once in a while. She's a pretty girl. Yes. Yeah, she's a pretty girl. It's okay. You got to talk to him in the rabbit voice. Y'all know that. I ain't got to tell you that. There's a little taco. She's a really friendly thing. She's like a little guinea pig, grunts and stuff when you hold her. She loves attention. Anyway, so that's it. I just thought I'd let you guys know what's going on with the cool weather and coming up and what we're trying to do about that. I need to get some more straw. I've only got one bale left, and I'm going to need some for mulching the garden, some too. Alright, well, I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff.